Plum isn't just back, she's unleashed. Free from the shadow of AJA's ego and the non-stop diva theatrics, she's playing like she just broke out of basketball prison. She's got that strut in her step, firing shots like the rim owes her money. And more importantly, she's stacking wins. Then there's Angel, spiraling like a live MIC at a bad karaoke night. She's piling up turnovers, clanking shots, and stirring up enough drama online to land a cameo on Love and Hip Hop, WNBA edition.
On Angel Reese with the left. Great play by Kelsey. And if you notice, the layup is not actually the best part of the play. A little celebration where she does the Angel Reese move that Angel Reese loves to do. Angel Reese loves doing this to people. I wonder if she's ever been trolled by
Plum taunting Angel. That's not just personal, it's strategy. Other teams have done their homework. They've seen the tape, shake her early, and she unravels faster than a bad perm. Caitlin Clark gave it a test run, and once the league watched Angel crumble like a dollar store cookie, the blueprint was clear. Now, it's open season on Reese. The only thing missing is a halftime segment sponsored by Charmin, because that's exactly how soft she's been playing.
As a weapon, guys. In the third quarter, the Chicago Sky, we were down like, what, maybe 2 to 4 points? Kelsey Plum just kept putting up 3 for 3 for 3 on us. I think she went 6 for 9 at like only 5 minutes left in the fourth and final quarter. She made 6 of the 9 3-point shots that she attempted, guys. Just incredible, okay? Kelsey Plum literally murdered us, okay? And she left us with no remorse.
Let's be real. This isn't about one-off night. It's a pattern, a trend, a cautionary tale unfolding in real time. Angel Reese isn't just underperforming. She's under-delivering, like a DoorDash driver who shows up late and already ate your fries. Each game adds another clip to the lowlight reel, and every post-game excuse just digs the hole deeper. The media can spin the narrative all they want, but the facts don't lie, neither do the box scores, the standings, or the fans now jumping ship like it's the sequel to a flop nobody asked for.
You guys have to see this. Angel Reese is the worst athlete on planet Earth. Look at this. How many times? 1, 2, 3. You couldn't give me free tickets, or I couldn't take shelter from a ball of flaming comments coming down from the sky to go to that arena to watch this. I would face death in the streets than to watch bumpy. They look like baby giraffes trying to get their first legs under them. Look. How?
Kelsey Plum's resurgence. That's the kind of poetic justice sports fans crave. That college scoring record Caitlin Clark shattered. Yeah, it used to belong to Kelsey. And now, as the spotlight drifts away from the hype and back to actual on-court performance, Plum is reminding everyone exactly why she once reigned supreme. She's not just back. She's blazing. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is fading into filler. Static in the background. A walking reminder that branding might sell jerseys, but it doesn't win games.
This team has found an identity through, in my opinion, their best player, who is Kelsey Plum. Guys, in this game, Kelsey Plum finishes with 28 points. So 28 points, good. Very, very good for Kelsey Plum. However, the thing I want to talk about in particular is Kelsey Plum's ability to shoot and score in bunches. Guys, of those 28 points, I believe 17 of those points came directly in that third quarter.
And the best part, Plum's not even pretending anymore. She sees Angel for what she is, a liability. Taunting her is like tipping a vending machine. Might take a second push, but eventually it crashes. Reese doesn't respond with grit or poise. She pouts, she spirals, she tweets. That fire she promised? It's looking more like smoke and mirrors. Angel re-entered the league with the branding of a phenom, but the gameplay of a preseason walk-on. Even her biggest moments feel hollow now. A flashy board here, a flex there, but no substance, no control, no results. And as for the media defenders racing to gaslight the fan base, let them explain why the sky keep looking sharper when she's on the bench. That's not coincidence. That's a pattern. Last season, she vanished and suddenly Chicago remembered how to win. It's like pulling the wrong ingredient out of a recipe, then realizing it tastes way better without it.
Let's go. We back with another reaction. Plum Dog. Kelsey Plum been on fire since she got to LA. She been shutting it down. She dropping 25s and 30s on everybody. Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky showed up to LA today. Plum Dog. Kelsey Plum, you're up. Let's see it.
Takes the inbound feed. Here's Plum, a hop in her step. Plum, the blow by in the left hand.
That early in the game? You too small to Angel Reese? That early in the game?
Every time Angel Reese touches the ball, it feels like a live demo of how fast a promising possession can turn into a meme. The missed layups, the careless fouls, the sloppy turnovers, these aren't glitches in the system. They are the system, and opposing teams have caught on. Game plans are now being drawn up specifically to exploit her flaws, because she hasn't evolved, adjusted, or improved. Instead, she's doubled down on mediocrity with the confidence of someone who thinks retweets count on the scoreboard. Meanwhile, Kelsey Plum is stacking highlight after highlight, making the game look effortless, fluid, joyful, electric. Angel Reese, on the other hand, is turning the court into a one-woman soap opera. A freshman-level meltdown playing out on a professional stage. And let's be honest, we saw this coming. The warning signs were all there. The theatrics, the ego, the obsession with image over impact. This isn't an off night. It's a slow-motion collapse. Kelsey's comeback is more than a personal victory. It's a statement. Proof of what happens when real talent meets real focus, and ego finally steps aside for results.
Before the draft, Angel would not be a starter if she went to any other team with a strong post player. The truth is the development is lacking, and as a youth basketball coach, I'm never going to stop talking about the fact that the development is lacking from the...
Once fueled by blind optimism, fans are starting to see through the facade. The jersey sales have stalled, the highlight reels look more like blooper compilations, and the loyalty is fading faster than her plus-minus in a blowout. Chicago didn't just want a star, they needed one. What they got was an attitude problem wrapped in bad footwork and a jump shot that should come with a warning label. Kelsey Plum, meanwhile, is on a full-blown revenge tour, playing with the clarity and swagger of someone finally free from the shadow of a narcissistic teammate. Her game is sharper, faster, and colder. And now, that edge includes sending subtle smoke angels' way. Why not? It works. The taunts shake her. The pressure cracks her. And the scoreboard does all the talking. At this point, Angel Reese isn't just underwhelming. She's dragging the bar down with her. Not just for herself, but for a Sky team trying to stay afloat in a league where every possession counts. Chicago fans didn't sign up for this. They were promised fire. What they got was fizzle and the league. It's moving on, with or without her.
They're going to lean on her a lot more this year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's playing defense too? The smallest girl on the floor lock you up like that?
And we're all tied up at 17.
At this point, watching Angel Reese in a Chicago Sky jersey is like watching someone try to run a marathon in designer heels. Plenty of strut, zero substance, and an inevitable crash. It's the art of looking like a star while playing like a bench warmer, except even the bench is starting to feel disrespected. She entered the WNBA with more branding than a Texas cattle ranch, but after yet another humiliating blowout, it's clear. The only thing Angel Reese is elite at is dodging accountability and turning every post-game presser into a one-woman TED talk on why she's never the problem. Then there's Kelsey Plum, gliding across the court like someone finally freed from AJA Wilson's basketball monarchy. You can see it in every step, more rhythm, more freedom, more I don't have to babysit anymore in every possession.
Drive by Plum. Once she gets by Reese, it's over.
And then hits her with the too small. Yeah, too small. Kelsey Plum is a bad.
With AJA out of the picture, Kelsey Plum doesn't just look like an MVP contender. She looks like she's finally enjoying basketball again. Her shot is cleaner, her confidence louder, and her petty meter? Fully calibrated. Taunting Angel Reese at this point is basically her warm-up routine. And let's stop pretending Angel's struggles are just rookie growing pains. This isn't about adjusting to the pace of the WNBA. This is what happens when you bring diva energy to a league that demands results. You can't ride Instagram fame to a championship, and no filter's going to hide a missed layup or a brutal 25-minute stat line. The league has cracked the code on Angel Reese, and they are not shy about exposing her. Her game is a house of cards in a wind tunnel. One poke, and the whole illusion comes crashing down.
Yesterday, the Sparks took on the Valkyries, a new WNBA team featured in Golden State. And basically, Sparks had to give them the little welcome to the league notice, and Kelsey Plum was the head honcho of the organization.
Kelsey's rebirth is a massive blow to the tired narrative that some players are uncoachable or have to lead with attitude. Angel Reese. She's a textbook example of how not to handle early fame. Meanwhile, Kelsey is thriving by doing the exact opposite, working harder, talking less, and letting her game do all the talking. Turns out, humility and hustle actually matter. Who would have guessed? Meanwhile, the Chicago Sky seem to be hoping Angel figures it out through osmosis. Newsflash, that's not how pro sports work. You can't manifest a jump shot or tweak your way to smarter shot selection. And while the coaching staff tries to spin her stat padding as hustle, the reality couldn't be clearer. When Angel's on the floor, the Sky literally fall apart. Defense evaporates, offense stalls, and fans start mentally drafting next season's lottery pick. Every team has development projects, sure, but development implies growth. Angel, she's been consistently one thing, bad. Her shot mechanics look like they were invented during a trustful exercise. Her decision-making? It's what happens when your basketball IQ is based on Twitter trends. More interested in being seen than actually seeing the game, she's become a walking blooper reel with a headband.